Dear students, wish you all a very happy morning. We have been learning Class 9 English Chapter 2, The Sound of Music, Part 1. It is all about Evelyn Glennie. You have read that Evelyn Glennie is one young percussionist who is deaf, not able to hear, but she is very skilled in playing different musical instruments, and she earned lots of accolades and honor being one member of orchestra and even having solo performances. And you have learned that she became deaf gradually, not at her birth, and at the age of 8 it was learnt that she may not be able to hear, and gradually at the age of 11 it is confirmed that she has lost her hearing ability. But because of one percussionist, Ron Forbes, she got to know that even if being deaf, she is able to feel the music through her other sense organs, sense of her skin and all, and she gets vibration through all the parts of her body and feels the music. And she did not stop anywhere. She started her journey in the field of music, and she became a very hard working musician and became successful. So when she got to know her potential after that, paragraph number 4, she never looked back from that point onwards. She toured the United Kingdom with a young orchestra, and by the time she was 16, she had decided to make music her life. So when she got to know she is able to do something even if she is deaf, she went to many places in United Kingdom, and she became a member of one youth orchestra. And at the age of 16 she felt that she should learn more music, and that's why which academy she joined? Yes, she auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music in London. Audition means performed in front of experts, and they selected her. And she scored one of the highest marks in the history of the academy. See, even if being deaf, she was such a musician that she got one of the highest marks in the academy, in the history of that academy. And she gradually moved from orchestral work to solo performance. Orchestral work means playing as a team, and solo performance means playing all alone, performing all alone. So she gradually changed her performance style. At the end of her 3-year course, she had captured most of the top awards. So in Royal Academy of Music, she learned for 3 years, and she got most of the top awards. Most of the top awards were in her name. And for all this, Evelyn won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. Evelyn never said she has done something extraordinary. She always felt that she was doing something what would give her pleasure, like pursuing her own interest. And she, that's why, did not feel it to be something like a hero. If you work hard and know where you are going, you will get there. So she says, if you work very hard and if you know what is your destination, then you will definitely reach your goal. So you must have one fixed goal in your life, and you are to do hard work, and definitely success will be yours. And she got right to the top, the world's most sought after multi-percussionist with her mastery of some 1,000 instruments and hectic international schedule. So she did not only play in her place, but the whole world wanted to see her. That's why she is called the world's most sought after multi-percussionist. Multi-percussionist, why? Because she was able to play many instruments. How many? She became the master of some 1,000 instruments, and because of that the whole world wanted to see, and from one place to another place to another, worldwide she moved. That's why it is one international schedule, and hectic means very tiring for her, because she did not get any time to rest. It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. Though Evelyn was not able to hear, but she did not play the instruments with great effort. It was effortless. She did not do as if any hard work like that she was playing, and it was really very very nice to see her. In our 2-hour discussions, she never missed a word. So when the narrator, when the writer, he had one interview with Evelyn, they had 2 hours talk, and he was speaking, and she was able to understand every word. She never missed a word, means she was able to understand every word, and she was able to reply. Men with bushy beards give me trouble, she laughed. Means if men with beards she faced, then their beards would not allow her to see his lips, and she may not be able to understand what he is speaking. That's why she says, men with bushy beards give me trouble. With their beards, they are hiding their movement of lips. She laughed. It is not just watching the lips, it is the whole face, especially the eyes. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. Scottish lilt, why? She was from Scotland. You know, in the beginning, she came from Scottish farm. So, she felt that it is not only watching the lips, but it is to watch the whole face and the eyes, and to understand what type of conversation is going on, and she used to understand in that way. My speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11. So she said many deaf people cannot speak because they never heard the words, but she was able to hear the things up to her age 11, and that's why her speech was clear. But that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. She did not only speak English, but she had mastery over 2 more languages, French and Japanese, and nobody knows how she has learned French and Japanese. As for music, she explains, it pours in through every part of my body. It tingles in the skin, my cheekbones, and even my hair. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. By leaning against the drums, she can feel the resonances flowing into her body. On a wooden platform, she removes her shoes so that the vibrations pass through her bare feet and up her legs. So here she is explaining how she is able to hear the things, or how she is able to feel the vibrations. So see how she is able to feel the vibration. Every part of her body she uses. The skin gives her tingles, means the vibration, the sound that is making a little bit of sensation. And even her cheekbones and her hair can give her the feeling. When she plays xylophone, her stick what she is holding in her hand up to her fingertips, she gets the vibration and learns what is going on. And when she leans, means goes near the drum, and she can feel the vibration, she can feel the sound flowing to her body. And even wooden platform can create vibration, and removing her shoes, she feels it. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audiences. Definitely because of this and because of her skills, she delights, means makes the audience happy. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. So, Royal Philharmonic Society gave her one prestigious award, that is Soloist of the Year, means one solo performer of the year award, says master percussionist James Blades. God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. So, after receiving so many awards, one great percussionist, master percussionist James Blades, commented about her that we just hear the words, but she hears everything. And God has taken away her hearing ability, but God has given her something extraordinary. The extraordinary thing is to use or employ the whole body and to hear everything very clearly. Because we have hearing ability, we may miss some of the things, but she never misses even one word. Evelyn confessed that she is something of a workaholic. Evelyn says that she is a kind of workaholic, means one who works very hard. I have just got to work, often harder than classical musicians, but the rewards are enormous. So she says that if she compares herself with classical musicians, her work is more, she does more work, and definitely she gets enormous rewards, means lots of very great rewards she gets. Apart from the regular concerts, Evelyn also gives free concerts in prisons and hospitals. So she not only makes all the audience in the world happy, but also she tries to make the people in the prison and hospitals happy by her free concerts. She never takes any money for that. She also gives high priority to classes for young musicians, and she became one teacher for young musicians, and she tried to teach them how to play. Anne Richlin of the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children says she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. So when we lose one ability, we feel that our life is finished. And by seeing Evelyn doing such great work, definitely deaf children will get lots of inspiration, and they will understand every place they can go, everything they can do, and they will follow her steps. Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. She has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped, people who look to her and say, if she can do it, I can. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions. So, Evelyn Glennie has done almost double than her friends, and she has given orchestra, she has given percussion another turn, and she said that she showed that nobody is handicapped. You can do whatever you want, and you all should get inspiration from this. Millions of people are getting pleasure and inspiration from Evelyn. Still now she is performing and she is more skilled now. So you can see Evelyn in the beginning. You can see Evelyn at her with her xylophone here, and I have already shared with you some of her live performances. Let us come to word meanings. Auditions. Already you know, auditioned means gave a short performance so that the director could decide whether she was good enough or not, and whether she was to join that institute or not. Intriguing means fascinating and curious. Flawlessly means without a fault or mistake. Lilt means a way of speaking. Tingles means causes a slight pricking or stinging sensation. Resonances means echoes of sounds. Workaholic is one informal way of speaking. Workaholic means a person who finds it difficult to stop working. Priority means great importance. So I request you to read part 1 once again, to learn about Evelyn and to get inspiration to do anything of your interest in your life. Thank you very much.